All right. Where are we off to next? All right. Where are we off to next? Time to get back to work. All right. Where are we off to next? Time to get back to work.
Alright, I'm here. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, Batman? What's good, Ripper? Oh, let me put on my thumbnail. How are we? I'm doing good. A new update just dropped for Wutheringwaves. It's been a while.
Time to get back to work.
What's good? What's good? Also, I've used my face cam like forever. I was like, you know what? Might as well, right? But yeah, we got a new update today. Let's go, let's go. You need... What's that? What's PMO? You talking about promo? Oh, I need to put you on? Put you on the what? Put you on the Wutheringwaves? Well, yeah, Wutheringwaves is really good. You're about to see it right now. They dropped this new character that just dropped today, but I'm not summoning for her. I don't really need her, to be honest. Yeah, this character right here. Well, let me go to her trial. Dude, I have this massive pimple right here. You see this shit, bro? This shit crazy.
Off we go.
Ready for battle.
A ground over. Wind fast. Wait, thanks for watching. Tune in. Listen, the trio of destiny.
No, bro, this shit's OD, bro. This shit just spawned in today, bro. This shit was not here the whole time.
A grand overture.
So yeah, this is the new character they just dropped today. She's a support character, but, you know, I have to skip her because there's a new character coming out after her that's even way better. That's not a support character. But she looks really good, though. This character looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Overture.
She has dope animations.
Perfect wrap up.
Damn, she's thick, bro. Godly. Yeah, she looks pretty good, but I have to skip her sadly. I don't have enough summons to pull for her and a new character coming out after her. So she's a skip. Thank you for saying that. I was thinking it. Wait, what were you thinking? But what button is that right there, bro? It's not triangle. What button is that right there? I can't see it because my camera's face blocking it. I don't know. Oh, that she's thick? No, yeah, bro. This game has some really good character designs. Now, hold on, bro. Let me show you this one character that's crazy. The God rank grind isn't going. It's not going well. Damn. Alright, so yeah. Let me show you this one character though. Her name's Cantarella.
Anything I can help.
Understood.
Anything I can.
This character right here. Whew.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
My God, bro. Do you see this? Do you see the size of those things? I'm never beating the allegations, bro. I'm not beating the allegations that this game's a Gooner game, bro. I'm not beating them. I don't even care, bro. This character's peak. This character's peak, bro. All right, let's get started. Smash and let me tap. Bro, why is it still telling me something's new here? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, what's going on here? To be fair, God Goku and Hit are good EZA. Yeah, they are. Bro, they gave me every few feature units except God Goku and Hit. Oh, so you want God Goku and Hit? Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, it sucks that you didn't pull them. Oh, it's space. That's what it is. Alright, what do I need to do? I have 240. I need to spend my resin. But what am I spending it on? I gotta go here. Let's go.
Leave it to me. Load astral modulation. Sentinel protection. Purify. Bluebird, be my salvation. Power.
Shut all of you at once. I don't do overtime. Come on. Don't stand in my way.
All right. Nice. Good progress.
All of it Return the favor tenfold. Come on. All yours. My shield can withstand more than that.
I pulled Gotenks twice and 3 unfeatured LRs. Yep, welcome to Dogon, bro. That's how it would be. Gotenks is fun. Yeah, he is good. Wait, you talking about the LR green Gotenks, right? He's really good though, yeah.
Come on. Then block it? I can start a mini thing. Knock some heads around.
So yeah, this character right here, she transforms. She has this form right here. As you can see, she has like glowing, glimmering white hair now that's like on fire. White flames. And then she goes back to her normal form. So yeah, that's really cool. I still need to easy aim my tag 4s. That's ridiculous. You don't have, bro. That came out like 2 months ago now. What the heck? It was like 2 months. Bro, you gotta get on that. Are you saying yo because of that character's form? Yeah, it is pretty cool. Well, since you're here though, I might as well show you the character. So yeah, this is what she looks up close shot. Yeah, bro, she's thick, bro. She got thighs for days, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This game's amazing. This game's amazing, bro.
Understood.
The shorekeeper.
I am here to serve your will.
Amazing. This game has really good graphics.
Today will be a fine day.
We have Phoebe over here. I'm gonna be picking you so much in court about this game.
The tides have whispered.
Well, yeah, I don't
your
mind.
arrival.
I can answer any questions you got.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Yeah, the character designs in this game are really good.
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Hey, this right is one of my favorite characters right here. Camellia, best girl right here.
The experiment begins.
This guy has a robot arm. Zezja is also pretty cool. I have a thing for girls with small boobs, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Plan with
I won't lie.
convention,
I like
then
big boobs too,
conquer
but small
by
boobs,
ingenuity.
pretty good,
May
pretty
I pray
goated.
for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down.
I see my way clear.
This guy looks like Sephiroth. Whatever that character is called, Sephiroth.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
This is the best healer in the game. Besides
Let me be
Shorekeeper.
there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
This is the main character, Rover. You could pick a male Rover or a female Rover. Obviously, you're goated if you pick female Rover, because playing as a girl is the best thing to do in a gacha game, or in any game. If you have a chance to pick a girl, always pick the girl. Duh.
Sometimes I get a little carried away.
Low-key, you have a point? Yeah, I know, bro.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Small boobs superior, bro. They don't
Just
have to be
quick.
super
Experiments
small
in the
though. I
way.
mean, obviously, I like some thickness
Why
in there,
hesitate if you know what you want?
but they don't gotta be massive.
Another day, another heroic me.
Like hers right here, she has a pretty good size.
I'll do my best.
This character was like supposed to be. I wish she was better. She's not that good. I wish she was better.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Perfect weather.
Now this
for a
character right
walk
here, she has a
today.
big personality.
Oh,
Godly, bro.
Maybe not.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Anything I can help you with?
My Timu Amber, oh, the girl with the guns. I hate this character. This character right here. If I ever lose my 50-50, this character right here. I mean, man, I did lose a 50-50 to him. Man, this character is so fucking ass, bro. He's never getting leveled up. Stand up, bro. Chill, bro. Chill.
Eyes on the horizon.
This character right here, Lumi. Oh my god, dude. Why is she built like this? This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, gotcha, didn't I?
And then this is the last character. Yeah. All right, let's get into the. I have to do this event right here. Do I want to do this event right now? Actually, let's go do the story quest. There is a story quest, right? Is there a story quest? Looks like it's just this. Oh hell no! I'm gonna be classed as a gooner, bro. Like I said, embrace the gooner. Embrace. We like women around here. It doesn't matter if they're virtual or real life. It doesn't matter. Wait until 8 o'clock. Okay. Embracing it. It's Carlotta.
Rover, fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
That food looks... They don't animate their food well. Godly. The character models are amazing.
His acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library. A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was the last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
My boy Tim is a Z-rank gooner, and he's proud. Stand proud. Stand proud, soldier.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Damn, Carlotta, let me dine with you? Yeah, Carlotta's a fan favorite.
What they're playing now.
She's getting the swimsuit skin in the next patch. Bro, it looks insane. What the hell just happened? That's what just happened, for real, that's what I'm saying.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by demons.
Possessed by
this
demons?
Very article suggests.
What do you mean? Swimsuit peak? Yeah, this character Carlotta's getting a swimsuit in the next patch. I'm definitely copping that.
Friends, it's been too long.
Definitely copping that
I
thing.
gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Oh, daemons?
Resentful of the
Not
Order's
demons,
verdict,
daemons?
They committed to paper a
The fuck's a
curse upon
daemon?
Rinasita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble.
You finna see me spending
Though
money
they
on it, bro?
died in exile to a great fire, their resentment
Well, obviously, yeah,
festered,
you have to own the character,
and
though,
their
to
music
use it,
and
obviously.
poetry, transforming into
And
horrors
Carlotta,
known as daemons.
she's not in the game right now, so you can't even summon
Like
for
the
her.
fire that dragged them to hell.
I think she's not in the
These
game right
demons
now,
will
right? I
spread
think she's just on
throughout
the
the
last
land
banner.
and burn all of Raguna.
Yeah.
This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the
I think her
perspective,
banner's
wouldn't you
just
say?
left.
Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark
I mean, you
and
can obviously
twisted
buy the skin,
characters
and then
are
once you get the
hard to
character, you have the
resist.
skin, obviously, yeah.
Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poet Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
You
By
cooking
the
pre-buy
way,
the skin?
It
Of
just
course.
so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir
Bro,
from your spirited encounter. Maybe
I
it'll
don't-
prove useful later.
Okay, he's done talking. Out of all the NPCs in the game, this NPC right here, Cristoforo, he's like the best looking one. I'm not gonna lie. If they drop him as a playable character, I would summon for him. He has good drip. I like the red and white, the black. I feel like he could also be a fire character as well. I would definitely summon for this character, but I don't think he's gonna be playable. But he should be. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all NPC characters, he should be playable.
Goodbye, friends.
He also
A
plays a
change of
very
venue
important
is
part
in
in the
order.
story as well.
I must finish my play.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Alright, where are we going? Follow Carlotta,
Efficiency.
look for
Wow.
Topaz. Alright.
In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
Strum my strings for the endless dance of time. To fly is not to flee, but to journey towards the dreams.
How do you pronounce this character's name? I don't know how to pronounce it yet. I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Deep within, let the sunrise gild our wings, let the twilight soothe our
Follow the sun to find
the
her.
sky were forever wild and free.
Rover!
Dope.
Carlotta, it's
What's
been
good? What's
too
good?
long.
Alright, someone say her name, please. How do you pronounce her name?
You
Please
really
say it.
must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
You know each other as children?
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard.
Wait, oh, they said her name.
Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
Alright, hold on. How did I go back? Preview. They said her name. How do you pronounce this shit? Why doesn't it let me go down? Oh, wait, there it is.
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd
Jacona.
always hear music. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house...
Jacona. Dope isn't a white blonde guy? What the hell? No, bro, I'm black. What the fuck?
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimus.
That's funny, that's funny.
Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
No, I'm black, bro. I got
Back
facial
then,
hair,
Chacona's
bro.
family conducted the
Unlike
oldest
Virgil, who's always got a baby face at the age of 24. What is this, bro? Where's your mustache, my guy? I'm sending shots. Where's your mustache?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
Oh, nah, ayo, mad, hop off? What do you mean?
But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath
Alright, so her
the
name is
open
Jacona,
sky.
though. Okay, that's how you
family
pronounce
matters.
it.
Let the past stay where it belongs.
Bro, she has dope eyes. Also, her tactic mark is
Anyway,
on her
the two of you
shoulder,
came in
or
such a
her
hurry.
chest part right
I
there.
suppose you're not here to take in the music?
Bro, Unc, I thought you were a white ginger? What the fuck? That's OD, bro. Who's this
So
thick,
eavesdropped on a
zesty,
man
on
rambling on
porn
his way to the
female?
shop, and then
Is this the
poof,
new character that
out
just
pops a
dropped?
monster.
Her name's Dracona. She looks pretty good.
Let me see.
Redhead
It should
girls?
sound something like
I got a thing for them.
this. About that shop, Rover. I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant etiquette
Wait, how old are these
later?
women? Adults. Duh.
Of course. But I still need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Do they look like kids, bro? They're adults.
The Golden Anthem. They're criminals.
Do you not see the size
To
of those
conspire
things,
with
bro?
them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Don't worry.
Do you
This
see
won't
that?
be the first time we've crossed
Gotta be
paths with the
safe.
Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type
I've
of
seen people
horror
who look
appears.
25 be
If I
13, bro.
understand correctly,
Bro,
that's
stop
what
the cap,
attacked
bro.
you and Carlotta. If you ask
This is
me,
not the
this
real
story
world,
is a
bro.
right load of codswallop.
This is the virtual
I don't
video
believe a
game.
simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Dope, bro. What's good? What's good?
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Sure, for safekeeping. Sure, no problem.
Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but
Dope
there's
broke
no
my
surer
fantasy?
way to find out.
What do you mean I broke your
Wouldn't
fantasy?
you agree, Rover?
Mad over here staring?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Oh wait, she's also a bard. She's like a she's a musician. She sings. Nah, this red-haired girl about to get it all night, bro. I thought you were white like Virgil. No. No. I'm bringing on echoes. Y'all don't want the smoke? Alright, first fight, right? There's gonna be a fight, right?
They are just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
Perfect wrap up. Perfect pause.
Yo, she's kinda OP, bro. What the heck?
Grand overture.
Wait, she's kinda broken.
Now presenting a poem of finale. Perfect chord. Perfect wrap up.
I mean, that was pretty good. I kinda like her gameplay. Now this redhead is gonna get it from me personally. Valid, bro. Look at her. She looks amazing.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
Mm-hmm.
With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves?
Chinese sounding motherfucker?
Those voices were just perhaps the voices in the legends. Daemons are born.
Who sounds Chinese? So dope. How you feel about me being a redhead?
They're more like horrors created from people's
You got red hair?
imagination.
Well, no boy in real life has red hair in real life, bro.
Perhaps I can refine.
You're capping.
This time we need to listen.
Why are they kind of cute though? Bro, I've been trying to tell people this game's lit, bro.
Really
Bright lights. Too bright.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. You said your red hair. Yeah, you don't have like dark red hair. Yeah, I know what you mean. I always forget when people say when they have red hair. It's like yeah. I forget. It's not red hair like hers.
Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody.
Yeah.
But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last...
Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took. Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons.
Reveals in 11 hours?
Pulling the strings
Yes,
from the
sir.
shadows is the author of that
They're gonna
article.
reveal by LF Kefla,
Daemons
trust.
are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt
I
entirely
wish.
with the restaurant.
LF Kefla though?
There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to
If I
stay
see
silenced.
Kefla 1% sparking, I'm going all in. I hope. She should be if she's not gonna be an LF, and she's not getting an LF anytime soon, at least drop another 1% at least. Also a transforming one too, because we don't have base Kefla in the game. There's not a single base Kefla, so you might as well drop her as a base form transforming 1% sparking, like how they did Yellow Jiren. Yellow Jiren was a 1% transforming sparking, so do the same thing with Kefla right now. Do it, Toshi. Are we going more than all in? We going deep inside? Yes. Base Kefla better than Super Saiyan Kefla? I mean... Kefla's Kefla.
If the daemons are born from the public's imagination,
Transformer Jiren can still be good to this day. Yeah,
is
no one
responsible for
uses
starting
him
this
though,
in the
but
first place.
you're right. I think he could still be good.
Music
Still
and
waiting on
poetry
pregnant
are all for
Bulma? LF
kindness
pregnant
and
Bulma.
hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these
What?
monstrosities.
Hey yo, bro.
Whoever is behind this won't just sit back
Kefla's
and watch.
Kefla, go. That's what I'm saying, bro.
The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad.
Let's not lie, Rio.
What instruments would fit?
Watch Legends Cook tomorrow. Hopefully.
While we remain in
Wait, yo, this guy said LF pregnant
If
Bulma.
that's
What
the
the fuck, bro? Hey, yo, keep
need
that over there, bro. No,
With your
that's OD.
tenacity
That's
and
OD.
Kona's expertise, someone has pointed a gun at
What the
Katsai.
heck?
The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
I'm not lying. Jiren could be touched at max stars. Bro, no one uses him though. He needs a Zenkai. I'm not gonna lie.
Melodies connected to the Poets Society.
Kind of need
I
a
can bring the
Zenkai.
past into clearer
A Zenkai
focus.
will make him even more broken though.
I've got it, Rover. I know a place where they've definitely left their mark.
I want LF pregnant
Let's go.
18.
Onward to new melodies.
Okay. Yo, these are some crazy takes.
I really admire the wind.
Oh man, they got us using the boat now, bro. We got boat gameplay.
If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
He can't be OP with a plat like Will Tournament Goku. Yeah, that's true. She's singing. She going crazy. W Shakona singing. I'm gonna use Jiren. I'll let you know how it goes. It's not gonna go good. You're about to get cooked, bro. I tried to use transforming the fucking Synchro Gauge Gogeta Blue. He got cooked. I tried so hard to make him look good. He was getting clapped up by Daima, bro. He couldn't stand a chance.
Welcome
I was
Requiem
coping for him too. I said, nah, he's good. Trust. He's not
This
good.
is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest.
That it sucks too because he was just the anniversary character last
For
year.
the people of Raguna, the
Him
sea
and
is
Vegito are
everything.
fucking ads now.
We live and sleep
You
by
hate
the
to
sea.
see it. A year
And our
later,
souls
both
drift
both
out to sea
Synchro Gauge
when we
LFs
pass.
are fucking trash. It's crazy out here, bro. The meta's crazy.
Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain
I'll use him on
this
a
is where
good
the
team.
poets of the Golden Anthem
There is
laid
no
their
good team
instruments to
where
rest
with yellow
before
Jiren
their
on it, bro.
banishment.
USS is just not good, or yeah, USS is not good, bro. Until
What's wrong?
tomorrow,
You seem
next
troubled.
reset. Dope. How you feel about how we have 3 Beast Gohans, no summonable Krillin? Why the fuck I care about a Krillin? I care that we have 3 summonable Beast Gohans and no LF Kefla. I don't care
Is that
about.
what's been on your mind this
I
whole
like
time?
Krillin, but I don't care about him
I
getting
say,
a summonable
If the
character.
answers aren't coming,
It'll be cool,
visit
yeah. I
Rover
want the
and
character
clear
if
your
it drops, but I'm not saying like I want them to drop a 1%
honest,
Sparking
I
Krillin.
haven't found any leads either.
Like, just saying.
But worry not.
Krillin's the GOAT?
This is what we bards call a bottleneck.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. They about to drop a 1% Gohan
Once,
per
I spent
usual.
3
It's gonna be
days
the
just
best
trying to find the
1%.
right words to describe a tree.
Yeah,
Couldn't
I'm not
do
gonna lie.
it.
Yeah, I
Not
do
one
think that.
word.
I think we're getting obviously we're getting the 2 LFs. If it's not double LFs, we're getting obviously the Attack Goku and Vegeta LF, the MUI and the MUI and Evolution is gonna be a Tag LF, And I think we're gonna get Goku. I think we're gonna get Frieza and Gohan as a tag 1% character, and then a second banner if they're like I said. This is all if Goku and Vegeta is a tag character in one LF. Cause then we'll get another LF, which is gonna be the LF Super Gogeta Synchro Gaze, like Virgil been saying, for sure. I do think Goku and Vegeta are a tag character. It just makes the most sense. There's no way they're both separate LFs. That makes no sense. We already have a LF MUI Goku and an LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta evolution. Why make another LF of them? It just makes no sense. We not getting another Golden Frieza? You never know, bro. So if it's not Golden Frieza, it could be tag Frieza in 17. So Frieza will be in base form as well. He was fighting with 17 in base form as well. Or it could be Golden. It just all depends on what they want to do.
So, I stood under that tree.
I want Broly? Bro, they're not dropping a Broly for anniversary, bro. They never do that. I'm sorry to tell you. Broly's not anniversary hype. He's not. He's not. He's not. Yeah, he's not.
You know.
I'm sorry.
Just like
sorry to burst that to you.
Strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
Bro, look at this smile. That smile. I'll do things for that smile. Wait, what?
Sadly,
he was golden with 17. He was base with Goku. Him and 17 were fighting. Yeah, no, I think he was golden with 17 when he was fighting against Jiren. Yeah, he was. He was. So, are you saying we can't get Golden Frieza because they dropped their free-to-play one? I mean, that could hold some value, yeah. The fact that we got a free-to-play Frieza Golden, which means we could not get a new one, yeah. It's possible.
It's a real apple.
Later,
that would make sense.
Leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff.
So what about tag 17 and 18?
Turns out
they fall together in tournament power. We still don't have tag 17 and 18.
But if I hadn't stood
they
there,
did the Zenkai the blue 18, but obviously we do have blue MVP 17, so that's like a Zenkai buff for him. But I feel like if they drop the 17 and 18 tag character, that would be pretty dope.
Let's put
so I actually do want that. They haven't dropped the tag George in forever. Nobody wants that trash? What? Bro, there's no way y'all don't want tag 17 and 18 from Tournament of Power. There's no way. Are y'all even fans? Are y'all even fans of the show, bro? There's no way.
Is that so?
Stop. There's no way you don't want tag 17 and 18 from Tournament of Power. That's actually really dope.
If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus.
As a 1%, that is dope. It's better than Roshi. Bro, that 1% Roshi they dropped with the Mafuba is ass, bro. I'm sorry. He has cool animations, but 17 and 18 would be way better as a 1% than that 1% Roshi. I don't care what no one says. 18 barely did anything in Tournament of Power. Bro, she literally beat Ribrianne, bro. What? No. I'm talking about the Roshi they dropped though. The Roshi they dropped, that version of him is ass. I wanted the Roshi where he did that Kamehameha to knock off those guys. The Roshi in Tournament of Power when he did that big Kamehameha blast, that's the Roshi I want. Not the one they dropped when he did the dumb Mafuba. That shit was ass, bro. Stop it. Just stop it. I like Roshi. I'm not a Roshi hater, but they didn't drop the one I wanted. I want the one with that Kamehameha blast and that big speech he did to Goku. That was fire.
A flute.
That was dope.
Sharp and harsh.
Well, yo, 18 literally knocked off Ribrianne. Like, she did something. Ribrianne's not the strongest, but she did knock him off. That buff Kamehameha was so lame. Bro, get out the chat, bro. Get out. Just get out, bro. There's no way you just said that buff Kamehameha was lame, bro. You're not a fan. You're not a fan. Bro, that scene gives everyone goosebumps. Everyone. What? Nah, bro, you're faded, bro. You're faded. Bro died after that? Bro, he's like 200 years old. What did you expect? He pushed past his limits right there, bro. What do you mean? Of course he died. Bro, all that to know, bro, all that to knock out a bird? Bro, come on now, bro. The bird was getting stronger as he fought. Stop it, bro, stop it.
Is that a lute?
That's crazy.
Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two.
Bro, Roshi did more in the TOP than Krillin.
Wait.
You're gassing up Krillin, and Roshi did more than Krillin. Krillin did nothing. Roshi did more than him. Like, bro, stop.
Rover, behind you.
It's like, stop. Nah, maybe Jiren isn't good. Jiren's ass, we try to tell you, bro. You running yellow Jiren in 2025, bro? No. He's ass.
A grand overture.
Didn't Roshi seal his own teammate? No, he didn't seal his own teammate. He didn't seal his own teammate. He went to go use Mafuba on Frost, and Frost reversed Mafuba it and put it on Vegeta. So Roshi didn't do that. He just got overpowered. So, I mean, yeah, sadly.
The pitch is lowered.
A grand overture.
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
Man, how do we not have Super Saiyan 2 Kaba? Because he also did nothing, bro. Kaba is so ass. Like, bro, Super Saiyan 2 Kaba? Yeah, it was cool how he got that. But he's still ass, sadly.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
What do you mean you haven't heard her sing? She was singing on the boat, Rover.
Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then.
Bro, he had to fight Frieza?
Now,
bro,
it's in the lute's hands.
Forget about the Frieza fight. Forget about that. He was getting beat by that big-ass girl, that big balloon girl. Wherever the fuck, wherever that girl was bouncing around, Kaba was getting clapped by her and it had to get saved by Vegeta. He almost got knocked off by a nobody. What do you mean? Stop it! No. Don't bring up the Frieza fight yet. Bring up the fight before Super Saiyan 2 and he was getting packed up by some fucking random from Universe. I don't know what universe it was. I think it was Universe 2. I don't even know. No, Universe 3. I don't even know what universe she was from. But Kaba was getting packed up by some green bitch. Stop it. Vegeta had to come save him. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, as soon as he went Super Saiyan 2, he beat her. Yeah, I know he turned Super Saiyan 2 to beat her, but it shouldn't even have to take that. He shouldn't have to go Super Saiyan 2 to beat someone on that level. Bro, Super Saiyan 2, when it first got introduced in the series, was enough to beat Cell. So you're telling me that girl that was whooping on Kaba is better than a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Or just better than Super Saiyan? Or not even, fucking better than a Super Saiyan? Stop it. No. It was bad. It was bad writing. Bad writing that Kaba was getting beat by a nobody in Super Saiyan.
With the world around me.
It's bad writing. That girl who was beating up Kaba is not stronger than a Super Saiyan, bro. She's stronger than Kaba, I guess. But anyone else in Super Saiyan would have clapped her. Kaba's ass. I'm sorry. Kaba's ass. Stop it. He's not good. Anyone from Tournament Power can solo Dragon Ball Z? Bro.
Know that Imperator is...
That's not true. That's not true.
Yet merciful. The Codex teaches us those.
That's not true, bro. Super Saiyan Goku is clapping everyone.
Shall remain blessed
Super Saiyan Goku.
By the sea.
Stop it. Like what?
It is a grave offense to slander.
Yo, where are we right now, bro? What is this?
This includes your claim that The Sentinel's true form is
My goat, Super
seed of
Vegeta?
the skies.
Super Vegeta would have clapped.
I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph.
Bergamo Solo's Dragon Ball Z, bro?
Celestial steed carved a path for the ark.
No.
Absurd.
No, bro. No, that's OD. No.
If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember?
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance.
No.
It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you.
So a guy who was tanking Super Saiyan Blue punches can't solo Dragon Ball? Bro, it was bad writing, bro. They had to hype up Bergamo. They had to hype him up.
Poems and songs.
Sadly, that guy's ass, bro. They had to do something for the story.
You are a wise man. I trust you will make the... I will always be here, should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury.
I understand what...
Farrell's gone mad.
I knew this was to be...
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable. We should leave. We can continue our discussion later.
Where is this place? You must have gotten separated. Chacona did say even a slight
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night. They were clearly the Sentinels.
Bro, if you can fight a base form Vegeta or Goku in Super, you automatically solo. Bro, no one's even getting past Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Dragon Ball. Stop it. Stop this cap.
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the... I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am the dawn that breaks through thorns.
Man put question marks.
I am a nighthawk of wings of flame,
Bro,
soaring towards
Gohan's
the
just a goat, bro.
celestial steed,
Trust.
whose praises I sing,
I hate to break it to
and
you.
whose true form I behold.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Teen Gohan, that beat Cell, he solos the entire Universe 9, bro. Shin's ass, bro. Stop. What are you talking about? Supreme Kai's ass. The fuck? Dude's not strong at all.
A flame, celestial steed.
This man Shin gets beat by fucking Super Saiyans, bro. What are you talking about? Nah, Yellow Jiren so ass? Yeah. The same one who had Piccolo scared? Bro, he didn't have Piccolo scared, bro. Piccolo just knows he's not fighting a god. Like, there's no point to fight a Supreme Kai. He's the Supreme Kai. But Piccolo's ass! Bro, Piccolo was not strong during the Buu Saga. So that's not even a good comparison. Piccolo's not even on Super Saiyan level at the time of the Buu Saga. Like, bro, he's ass. I'm sorry. Like, bro, a Super Saiyan can beat Supreme Kai.
Banish the truth. The Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea.
Like, bro, what is this copium right now?
Our
crazy.
thirst for truth
Crazy.
is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth is gold. That is...
can't get through. But the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place?
She's always been distant and aloof. But her true melody is both
This guy
heavy
Piccolo
and
fused with
fragile.
Kami just to become mid. Hate to see it.
Chakona Toccata. As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look.
Didn't Gohan get held in place by that big guy in the Buu Saga to take his key?
Eternal.
That was for the plot, bro. Stop it. That was for the plot, bro. You can't defy the plot, bro. They had plot armor. Come on now, bro. Are you even watching the same anime, bro? Gohan could have easily broke out of there if he wanted to, but they had to let it go for the plot. For the plot, bro. You know this, bro. Stop. Bro, this guy. Bro. Nah, yo, you know this, bro. What do you mean? He could have easily broke out of that hold, man. He could have went Super Saiyan 2 on them niggas, bro. What do you mean?
Rover?
Stop.
Rover.
He could have went Super Saiyan 2 on them if he
Finally, I
wanted
got
to,
you
but
out
he
of
had to
there.
hold back.
You must have been drawn into a different
For the
melody on
plot.
the way out.
I just walked into a study and ran into a strange little girl. She seemed quite taken with the Poet Society's
Nah,
work.
this is OD.
She mentioned a name.
Stop disrespecting my go on.
Chakona Toccata.
We can't keep using plot. That's what anime all is about.
I see.
Sadly.
I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name.
Goku died to a laser beam, by the way. Yeah, sadly, that's OD. I'm not gonna lie.
As I said before, for family, just call me Chakona.
I won't lie. That is kind
don't
of.
need to
My boy Goku was in shambles. It did him dirty.
We have made some progress. The
I
melody we were in
won't
gave me a
deny that.
hint
I
on
won't
what to
deny
do
that.
next.
But I will say though, I'm not gonna say because of the plot, but it was because of the plot.
Yes. Seeing as
Alright, I'm done. I'm done with the plot, bro. I'm done with the
we
plot.
might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
I'm done with the plot, bro. Oh my Go Frieza goaded. Wait, which one?
Efficiency above all.
Yo, my character, I haven't saw them in forever. What's up? Damn. Oh my gosh. You see how the way those boobs jiggle? Oh my. Oh my gosh. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of that. It's only one Go Frieza. And the Shorekeeper also looks really good. Damn. Alright, where do I have to go? This game got hella jiggle physics, or good jiggle physics. Yes, it does. Indeed.
Have you found her yet? No.
She's not here either. Greetings, sisters. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must... Thank you for the compliment, madam. These are our ceremonial robes. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the Sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
A bunch of criminals, damn.
Well, which way did Racer go?
Really? She went that way.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate! And you are?
My name is Jacona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
What? Of course not. The ceremony is coming up, and the choir still has so much to rehearse.
Young ones today have so much talent.
Hey, yo.
If I had
Who was the one that
chance,
brought up
I'd
the
love to learn
little
how to
girl
sing
thing? Now, see, look, you can tell, like, you see, our characters are adults, as you can tell by our character size, by the way.
You know,
And that over there is a little kid.
Definitely knows how to sing.
It's so obvious to tell. So, nah, man, I mean, I can see people who are 25 look like they're 13. Like, no. Not in video games. In video games, they actually show you if that's a little kid or if an adult. It's pretty obvious. It's so obvious. Obviously, that's a little kid. And our characters are adults.
Before the performance, the choir has to listen to the same music, recite the same lyrics, and what's more, the hymn we're practicing. It was composed by bad people. Teacher calls them heretic poets. Myron and the others never complain. They're always eager to sing praises to the Sentinel on stage. But now, their dreams are all dashed because of me. Myron, Patero, and Chia's voices are in perfect harmony. But I can never keep up. And I don't like this hymn. Myron and the others are too young to realize that heresy is a grave offense. But I know. I just don't understand why the Order wants us to sing songs written by criminals. The more I thought about it, the more out of rhythm I became. In the end, I could barely sing at all. That song just now. I've already forgotten how it's supposed to sound.
Well, what do you think a hymn should sound like?
A hymn, as the books state, is a song of praise for the Sentinel who leads the lost to the abundant lands.
No, not that. I mean, how does it make you feel? Try to remember what you were feeling when you were singing alone in the corner just now.
Oh, I didn't want to hold everyone back. And I really wanted to help everyone have a great performance at the ceremony.
Then hold on to that feeling. Let's rehearse again. You don't have anyone sitting in on your rehearsals, do you?
Uh-huh.
Well then, the laureate and I will be the first to hear you perform.
They're about to sing.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poets Society leading them.
On the surface, yes. The Order certainly upheld Raguna's simply knowing the Order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
Sounds like a song celebrating the knights who defeated the Tacit Discords at Whisperwind Haven.
Degenerates! This is mad! What he said about the...
What a mess. Strange.
Afternoon tea. There. And look at this. This book says the flower doesn't live long. But that's silly. I know it can survive the coldest of winters.
Miss, this study is a secret. You must never...
Oh, what splendid singing! Even the laureate was enraptured.
Racer did wonderfully. Thanks to you, I figured it out. Sincerity.
Yes. A hymn is made different. I hope you'll give the audience... So, what did you see in Razor's melody?
The Poets Society was criticized for glorifying the knights over the common folk during one of their hymn performances. Their assumptions were challenged, so they traveled to the knights' encampment at Whisperwind Haven to verify the truth for themselves.
This incident may have been the turning point for the Poets Society. Did you find any other clues? Next time we venture into the realm of melodies, perhaps we should tie our hands together to stop you from getting lost. If the Order's choir is pointing us to Whisperwind Haven, then that's where we'll find more clues. Let's go.
Okay, so it looks like these things have like multiple endings. They have 3 endings each. Okay.
I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. But there don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first. These bonfire poets were no doubt members of the Poet Society. The note says they had wandered the area looking for inspiration. To find the melody, we should try to follow the route they once took. Perhaps inspiration will strike us along the way. This was the last stop on their route. Oh, the view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. What is it? Has anything come to mind? Oh, yes. How did I miss that? The wind is the finest recorder of melodies. It rises from the primal, churning endlessly, echoing in our ears without end. I believe the melodies left by the Poet Society were witnessed by the wind, and it will carry them to us. Playing a tune, of course. I want to capture the mood they must have felt when they were here. I'm curious as to what they left behind.
Rimbo and Selena must have returned to Raguna by now. That lithograph of the Sentinel's true form. It has to be here somewhere. Did that gentleman guide us intentionally? Who exactly was he? Backpack stuffed with papers claiming to be a common artist traveling in search of inspiration. Yet he spoke like a nobleman. But I can't afford to think about that now. If not for his help, we'd still be singing praises to a false sentinel. He's right. We cannot continue to sing for the Order anymore. We must enlighten the people of Raguna. They deserve to know the truth. The Knights of the Order defend only the Order's interests, and so the time has come for us to become knights for the people of Raguna.
It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. And this hidden lithograph is evidence the poets were telling the truth. Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon Oleum? So the poets were indeed banished for uncovering the Order's secrets. Even under interrogation, they held their silence. It wasn't until they met this mysterious man and learned the truth that they chose to become Knights of Raguna. Resentment and curses are not songs of their own style. As for the true mastermind, we still have no direct proof linking him to the Order. We must confront his lies and put an end to these Daemon incidents. But once the truth of the Golden Anthem at Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons. But is now the right time?
The will of the people is strong. This mastermind is so sure that the lies about the Sentinel will go undiscovered, and that no one will easily believe the truth. The truth exists to be uncovered. All we need is to plant the seeds of doubt in the people's hearts and let them take root and grow.
Yes. Let's get going then. We'll go back to Margarita's. It's where our story began, and it's where it must end.
Alright, where are we going? They're doing a whole y'all yapping right now. No, I don't want to cook, bro. I have to talk to you.
Miss Margarita!
Well, hello, hello. If it isn't Rover and Chacona.
Dude, I like this character's accent.
Oh, Miss Chacona.
Too bad she's an NPC though.
I've even
but
asked
she
her to
sounds
perform a few
really
times.
good.
Helps bring in the crowds.
Actually, I've come to ask a favor of you today, Miss Margarita. I'm sure you've heard the rumors circulating lately about the Poets Society's legacy. There's something important we'd like to share.
Not a problem at all. Did you make any big discoveries? I'm so curious about what actually happened. It's driving me nuts.
Rover, we'll begin when you're ready. The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail, becoming the stars of their own final act. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, as the fire, if the poets, this charade, it was carefully crafted, twisting their work to conceal the truth. We already have... No. Tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House, I will reveal the truth. Until then, I thank you all for your patience.
This can't... This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by... The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
Exactly. Someone used the story of the Golden Anthem to stir the public's curiosity. This is what created the daemons.
If memory serves, official records of the Order of the Deep state the poets were charged with blasphemy against the Sentinel. Surely you're not suggesting this was all the Order's doing? I dare say, such remarks would be considered a grave crime, punishable by banishment.
Are you from a noble family? The city's elite have a habit of siding with the Order.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. I admit, I do get that question quite often. I am but a traveling playwright. Your presentation brings me back to a play I wrote in my youth. A group of birds, locked inside a cage. Convinced they will never fly, they do nothing but stand on a perch. Then, one day, the cage door opened. The young birds flapped their fragile wings attempting to fly, but plummeted to the ground, one by one. Many consider their fate a tragic one. What say you?
I see it differently. Even if they met their end falling into the abyss, they still had a chance to glimpse the sky and spread their wings.
And what of those who chose to remain in the cage? Having witnessed, will they dare to reach for the skies after realizing the cost of choosing to fly? Does the truth exist to protect or to harm? That is the question. Miss Poet, I look forward to tomorrow's arrival.
Carlotta! What's up, girl? She's back.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance. Like everyone present, I too eagerly anticipate tomorrow's arrival. As expected, the Order's fingerprints are all over it. But it was none other than acolytes from the Order who salvaged the poet's lost works from the wreckage. They've long known of their existence and hid the poems in the Order's library. It's possible this was a sham all along. Choosing to make it public now likely means they're using those poems to obscure the real truth. Now, considering the fact that the untraceable article first began circulating among poets, musicians, and playwrights alike, I think it's fair to say its author is a regular of such secret circles. He may even be the resonator we've speculated about. His collusion with the Order is why these rumors are allowed to run rampant in the streets. I'll have someone follow this secret circle's trail and see what we can find. We should also share these findings with Chacona. As a poet, her insights would be much appreciated.
That's strange. She was just
like when we were children, and she and her family disappeared without even a goodbye. Ms. Margarita, have you seen Chacona?
Miss Chacona? She was squirreling off towards the harbor earlier. I thought that's where you were meeting, so I didn't say a word. She did look quite down, though. Never seen her wear such a...
Thank you for letting us know, Ms. Margarita.
Why don't we split up and look for her at the harbor?
young birds left their cage, flapping frail wings as they fell to the ground.
I never thought his words would reach into the depths I sealed away so long ago.
Coming here implies you worry about tomorrow's outcome. You intend to reveal the truth of the Sentinel to the public. But that revelation, it comes with a price. One you've paid before as a child.
The past? What do you mean this is the past?
And here I thought you'd be much wiser than this. You know the dangers of pilgrimage, yet you all still cling to the same.
The truth has its thorns, and the golden anthem has already paid its price.
Is that what you're trying to tell me with your play? That you know nothing of how the golden anthem responded?
Allow me to share the answer, Sir Acolyte. Do you remember the very first voice from the heavens? The one... Surely you've seen the Golden Bough, yes?
And? What of it?
It is words and songs. We are not your enemies. What you face here is something that is hard to describe, something I call reverberation. It exists forever.
You pitiful fool. Off to the seas with that reverberation you believe in so dearly.
The Order of the Deep seeks to banish us to the seas because they know they can't banish the truth.
Hear that? The bell they tolled. I will be the one to carry its sound forward.
The parallels, so striking. Just like the day the Poets Society boarded their sail. You, Chacona Takata, blaspheming against the Sentinel. So this is the resonance they babbled on about. After all these years, another group of fools is ready to march down the same path. Why are there always those who believe the Sentinel is some tamed horse? The poets were at least clever enough to hold their tongues, but you have the nerve to parade your blasphemy through the streets. It almost makes those poets look noble by comparison.
Is that so, Sir Acolyte? I do hope
Yo,
you dream of this
what's good,
Sentinel of yours
Mikasa?
every night then.
What's good, what's good? We finally made it to the stream. What's up?
Spare me your sarcasm, you insolent bard! You're nothing but a mouthy relic, the last of what remains of your wretched family. Do you not repent for your crimes?
Ah, so you've already tasted their fate, haven't you? You and your family, banished in the name of blasphemy. Such
Don't worry, this isn't spoilers or nothing.
As cantors of the
This is just a.
both the Takata family
This is
and
an
the
event
Poet
quest.
Society committed the same crime.
Not part of the story.
Tell me, what is the connection?
I just woke up and saw your
those
ping.
poets?
You're nothing but... When I was a child, I believe the opportunity has presented itself for the truth to be
opportunity. Indeed. The moment of choice dawns once more. Do you intend to repeat history? This time, dragging Rover along with you, boarding the pilgrim sail and clinging to hope as the storm carries you away. Isn't this what you're afraid of?
Damn, this art style looks really good right here.
You've unraveled the hand behind it all, but the Order will never allow such truths to see the light. Rover, Miss Carlotta, and all those you've gathered along the way will be forced to bear the consequences of your quest for the truth. And perhaps even that blessed maiden whose whereabouts remain a mystery to this day. Even so, will you two still insist on stepping onto that stage tomorrow?
The graphics of this game is amazing now, for real. Like, yeah, like, look at this shot right here. It's such like good, like HD, and like it looks amazing. Yeah.
Have you really made your choice? I look forward to the arrival of tomorrow, Miss.
Is this Jacona's sheet music? The vision I saw seems to have been recorded from this. Jacona mentioned she always writes down her melodies on manuscript paper. Could this be? It's a golden anthem.
Alright, where are they bringing us? Oh shit.
An interrogation room. Being here reminds me of the many unanswered questions still hidden with the girl in the Poets Society's study. Must have been Jacona when she was little. What happened last time was no accident. As the performer, her own melodies got entangled, but why was she there?
Thank you for understanding everything. Is there anyone else here besides you? You must have touched the Golden Anthem's music sheet. This is the story it holds. To be able to touch it means you're someone I can trust. I am yesterday's child of ignorance, the actor now on stage, and the banished sinner of tomorrow, Jacona Takata. Let me tell you, the story of the Golden Anthem doesn't just belong to the Poets Society. It also belongs to me, Jacona Takata.
Bright lights!
This is how it all started. A mysterious person showed the poets the truth about the Sentinel. Then they decided to become Knights of Raguna. Back then, it didn't take long for the Order to notice us. As you've already seen, I was also banished. You've probably heard a lot about the Pilgrim's sail from Brant. Usually, the food and water in those ships aren't enough to get the people where they need to go. Even if they made it, the cold would get them. But as for the fire, the poets started it themselves. In the past, everyone thought they were brilliant cantors. But inside, only they understood how fake and arrogant all their poems and music really were. In the world they dreamed of, poets would no longer be shackled, and everyone could sing freely. But the Order was afraid. They didn't want any loose ends. So they went to salvage the ship's wreckage.
You know, not gonna lie, I get mad lost in the game because of the story. So confusing. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep up.
The Golden Anthem gave my father the key. At first, he wouldn't let me near it because I was too little. It wasn't until my mother, my uncle, and the rest of my family were one by one escorted onto Pilgrim sails. Then, it was his turn. I still remember the day he handed me the key. the smile on his face.
Don't see it as a burden, my child. Remember, true courage isn't hiding it away in your heart. Raise it like a torch. Just only this kind of courage can rid your father of the cowardice he showed toward you and your mother.
Father wanted to tell everyone, so the Order put him on a pilgrim sail with the same charges. And that was the last time I saw him. I wrote songs, weaving the stories my father and the poets discovered into musical scores. But what awaited me was the Order's banishment. The Poet Society and our family could never prove whether the Sentinel's form is really that of a celestial steed. All we could do was hold on to our suspicions and the possible truth, waiting for someone to prove it. Now, I have that choice again. Do I reveal the truth? But this time, I have you and my friends with me. I can't let you all repeat my fate.
Like I said, the truth exists to be uncovered. I've made my choice. And once everyone hears the truth, I believe no one will question the choices you all made in the past. There are hints of the sea inside Chacona's melodies. You should take greater pride in being a poet.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding everything. Let's open the doors. I hope this time, the story ends differently.
Okay. So, Jacona was banished. That's crazy. She was banished because she was trying to reveal the truth of the Sentinel. Ridiculous.
This song. It's the one she performed last time. The melody is the same, but why does it sound so sad this time?
So, Miss Poet, have you made your decision?
This is a poem I've never seen before. It's so different from what they used to write. Do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a dawn that breaks through thorns. I am a nighthawk of wings of flame, soaring towards the celestial steed, whose praises I sing and whose true form I behold.
I know what you're thinking. You're worried I might end up on the same path you did. Go on.
All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within.
Damn, after doing this quest, it makes you want to pull for this character now. They always do this to me.
Follow your heart.
Bruh. I want her now. Her story is so sad. What the heck? Bro, this game always does this to me. Every time I do the story quest, I say, I'm not going to summon for the character. Then I do their story quest, and I'm like, damn, I want the character now.
Together, we rise up against the order
These
of
gacha
the deep
games,
itself.
bro. They got me.
But as long as the seeds of doubt are planted,
Bro.
the kindling in Raguna will eventually ignite to forge its true gold. There. Now, how's that for a story worth telling? Ah, speaking of which, have you ever read that novel? It's about a knight on a quest to challenge a giant in the name of justice. The knight is also accompanied by a squire. Time after time, they throw themselves at the seemingly invincible giant. I am no Montelli, acolyte of the Order of the Deep, or Knight of Raguna.
Is Scar like a bad guy? In chapter 1, it's always the case. I failed for...
Yahoo! Mount up, Sir
I
Knight.
failed for
To
Kafka.
battle we go.
Oh yeah, Scar is a bad guy, yeah. I don't know why my comments weren't updating. I had to refresh the chat. Yeah, Scar's a bad guy. I mean, not that it matters though, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah.
The wind rises.
I'm sorry, I fall for Kafka. I mean, Kafka's not really a bad person. Like the Stellar Hunters, yeah, they're not really that bad, to be honest. The real bad guys are the I forget what they're called, but the Stellar Hunters aren't really that bad, to be honest. But I know what you mean though. So I fall for Kafka. Waited till 12 o'clock. Okay. Scar, not gonna lie, was yapping way too much. No, yeah, the beginning when Scar yapping, he does talk a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a lot of people did complain about the Scar part being just super boring. Yeah, this dude be yapping. I'm not gonna lie. But it's all good. It's all good. It gets better. Like once Scar isn't on the screen, the story's way better. But yeah, the Scar was yapping.
As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. This is the story of those who were accused of blasphemy. What? They were once poets, singing songs for the divinity and the order. This
who wants to know about the black lamb getting sacrificed? Yeah, he was talking about himself too. He's the black lamb.
Until one day, they
he's yeah, bro. He's evil, bro. He's evil.
Not be proven.
He was the black lamb.
The Sentinel, whom we've always revered, is not what they seem. The true divinity granting us blessings is a majestic celestial steed that gallops across the high seas and soars through the skies. And the teachings in our scriptures? Lies. Lies told to us by the Order. Ask yourselves this. Why would Imperator, who once sent Renacita voices from the heavens, allow their people to suffer aboard those pilgrim sails? How could poets who once sang the praises of the Sentinel come to curse and resent Renacita, a land they loved so much? People of Renacita, have you ever wondered why the Order forbids us from seeing their earliest scriptures? Why did none of the fools that boarded the pilgrim sail ever thank the Sentinel?
Rover, put on the mask, bro. It's time.
Imperator and Raguna have always stood united. Yet lately, they seem to have vanished from our dreams. Why is that?
Chikona Takata, in the name of Imperator and Primus Fenrico, you are hereby under arrest. You will face the full weight of the law at the Order Penitentiary.
Are they talking about a different Sentinel or at the beginning of the game? No, this is a different Sentinel they're talking about.
Is that so?
Each
this time, if I may ask?
Each region has their own Sentinel. So right now this is the second area in the game. Like obviously I'm already caught up to the story. So this is called Renacita, the second part of the story. And yeah, this is a different Sentinel they're talking about. But like I said, this right here isn't spoilers, because this is just a story quest.
Oh, the same old tricks again. Is this how the Order intends to keep the truth hidden?
Save your empty words for your confession to the Sentinel. not working alone.
Farewell, Sir Acolyte. Oh, and just a little tip for you. Keep your eyes on the audience below. Let's see how much of the Order's hypocrisy these empty words can unveil. I have faith. The music of the Golden Anthem will one day echo across Raguna's skies again.
The quests look more fun than both Genshin and HSR. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, listen.
The masked hero suddenly appeared.
Genshin isn't bad. I actually do enjoy Genshin a lot. I like Genshin's story way more. Like the Archon quests.
But that's a story for another time.
But the character story quests are about the same as Genshin. I like all the story quests for characters in Genshin as well. But I would say they're on the same level. But the whole thing better in this game are the graphics. The graphics in this game is 10 times better than Genshin. As you can see, like, bro, you see the shot right here, bro. This alone looks way better than Genshin Impact. Right. But, like, the story-wise is still basically, like, it's still good. I like both equally.
Even with a mask on.
And plus, like to really be, to really like Genshin Impact, you have to be good at it as well. Because if you're bad at Genshin, of course you're not going to enjoy the game. You have to actually be good at the game and understand what you're doing, and then you enjoy it more, obviously. So in Genshin Impact, it's all about doing your elemental reactions and stuff like that. While in this game, there's no elemental reactions at all. It's just straight combat.
In
Genshin, you have to worry about you have to worry about your whole team comp. Like, I mean, you have to worry about your team comp in this game as well. But like I said, it's definitely way more toned down because you don't have to worry about elemental reactions. In Genshin, you have to worry about your elements, like, mixing together and stuff like that. But other than your elements mixing together and stuff like that, it's basically the same game.
Now this is what a real poet, no, wait, a real knight is supposed to be. Well then.
To be fair, I just like to watch Genshin content and HSR. I don't want to suffer through grinding until 45 to continue the story. That's the only down part why I dropped it. It's not even that bad though, but I mean, bro, like I said, it's because you didn't live. Really, so basically, if you drop the game just because of that, you really weren't enjoying the game anyways. Because like you want to get past level 45 anyways. Cause once you pass adventuring 45, the game is basically not locked anymore. Like once you pass that, the game's not locked anymore. You get to do anything you want. You get to farm 5-star artifacts, and yeah.
I am the gentle sea breeze, sweeping through Whisperwind Haven and towards Raguna's high walls.
But no, I do know what you mean though.
Well,
the level cap was stupid, but it's only because they want you to grind the game though, and build your characters. So the reason why they cap it though is because you have to build your characters. If you kept going, then it's just gonna get harder because you're not building your characters. So they cap it so you can go build your characters now during your way up, to the next level cap. Is why they do it.
I will continue to sing.
As long as there are those who breathe and see.
My eternal summer will never fade.
Oh, and just to let you know, there are level caps in this game as well. They do the same thing as Genshin Impact, but it's way less of a grind though, because in this game they give you way more XP for your adventure rank. Like every day you get 2,000 XP, and then you have to use all your resin. It's like I said, this is literally the same game as Genshin. They just did it better because they give you more XP towards your adventure rank. Like literally they give you way more. So yeah, but they do cap you as well. Eventually, you're gonna get capped on a story where it tells you to get to adventure rank 18, and then maybe 20.
You can even
But yeah,
catch the faint scent of wet grass.
you just gotta push through it. That's all.
Next thing you know, maybe an apple will fall on our heads. Or maybe a big grey wolf will leap out and chase a squirrel down a rabbit.
For Genshin, I have 3 accounts. I have 3 Genshin accounts. I have one at max rank, adventure rank 60, and my 2 other accounts are AR 45. So I have 3 accounts that are at like equals, like equal part of the story. Also for Wutheringwaves, I have 2 accounts as well. I have one at max rank, level 80, and I have another one. I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's 46.
The only thing I can offer is to immortalize this moment. I will carry all the stories.
You just gotta grind.
By the way, I met a man at Margarita's who claims to be a playwright. You should watch out for him. I'm not entirely sure who he really is, but my guess is that he might be the resonator who's been working with the Order.
Sure, I'll put time into the game. I actually like the story and combat.
I'm heading off on a new mission.
Yeah, this game's way easier than Genshin and way more friendlier.
An escape mission. Starting today, I'm no longer just a wandering bard. I've got the Order hunting me now. A journey like this, it's begging to be written into a story. Don't you worry. I still remember our promise. About the song I wrote you. We will meet again, and I'll sing it for you, I swear. After all, we're partners in crime now.
Partners in crime. So is that like the end of her story quest? They did her story quest differently. They put it inside the event. Oh, this motherfucker.
Primus, it seems your plan has not gone quite as you'd hoped.
Uh-huh.
You sought to revive the blasphemous Poet Society, spreading their legacy to stoke the fires of prejudice, and through my aid summon daemons to sow fear across Raguena City.
I care not for labels of good or evil. My only care is Raguena's order and chaos. Fear is but one tool among many to maintain stability.
Well, this character is definitely going to be playable.
Of one in possession of great power. Such lines are rare. Even
not the guy in the max. This guy with the red and black, he has to be playable.
Why do you seem so restless, Lord Fenrico? This is hardly the character I expected from you. Is it that foreign laureate that unsettles you so? Or perhaps that insignificant Toccata girl? Or is it something else you seek?
Out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid.
Of course. As you will, Lord Fenrico.
Interesting.
Wait. You were the one who led the Poet Society to that lithograph, weren't you? I've heard whispers of your presence at Whisperwind Haven around that time. Whenever you were asked, you claimed to be seeking inspiration. Why are you doing this?
As you've said yourself, out of respect for our partnership, some things are better left unsaid. There was no deception. Indeed, I was seeking inspiration. In the end, I found a story about birds in a cage. The birds, having uncovered the truth, must decide. Will they choose to fly into the unknown, or remain caged within the familiar. Ah, Lord Fenrico, a word of reminder. Just as the young Toccata mentioned, how long has it been since you last dreamed of your true divinity? Armed with a wooden spear and a broken helmet, the knight charged at the windmill. His squire, ever loyal, trailed close behind as if becoming one with the knight. Together they charged again and again, true knights in spirit, ignoring the countless wounds they bore. Truly astonishing. Even if you took such a script, what could you possibly accomplish, Hecate?
Well, that was pretty good. In 19 days, Carthathea will be in the game. Is it worth it to go for this character? I'm only at 10 pity. I don't know. Maybe I should see how many pulls I have by the time the banner goes away. I don't know. I don't think I should summon for her. I do want her now. After doing that quest, I do want her. But I don't think I should go for her. I just don't think so. Who's good? So I saw you talk about Jinxie. So this character right here is the best character in the summons right now. This character called Jinxie, she's the best one. She is the Sentinel Resonator. As you can see, she has the dragon behind her, so that's Jue. She is the first Archon equivalent character in this game, and they're called Sentinel Resonators in this game instead of Archons. So yeah, you want to summon for this character right here. You can pick any character right here. So right now this is the anniversary, obviously. So they have all the characters in the game, like so far, that dropped. So I would summon for Jinxie though. Yeah, I would just summon for Jinxie. Get this character before the banner ends in 19 days for sure. Get this character. You don't have to worry about the weapon, but the weapons are good though. Obviously, it's just like Genshin Impact. They have their character, then they have their own weapon. The weapons are always needed, but obviously it's a big boost to their power. Obviously, but yeah. But after getting Jinxie though, if you do get her, obviously, I would save. Because in 19 days, the next Sentinel Resonator is dropping again, another one called Carthathea. So yeah, that's why she's actually in the game right now. They're literally baiting us because they're dropping another Sentinel Resonator in the next patch. All right, peace out, brother. Peace out.
be because you went to Avenolium and uncovered some of the truth the Order is desperate to hide. Banished and forever stripped of the right to sing for the Sentinel and the Order.
Oh, you don't get more till later. I see, I see. Okay. That's dumb how they did that. So I can't do these until I get more stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I have no resin. I mean, I could just do the tower.
In war with time.
It's the easy. A new technique. Art unveiled.
My compliments. Not even close. Found your weak spot. Still it is safe. The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
Leave it to me.
Loading. I engraft you new.
It's the easy. Witness the art's food form. A new technique.
My compliments.
Take this.
You will yield. You crossed the wrong person. Victory favors me. Is that it? Masterpiece complete.
Easy. Let me do this real quick, and I'm gonna call it.
Fruit of everything. Listen up. Life is in everything. Sentinel protection. Power of the Sentinel. Argent. This isn't.
What happened to my Phoebe, bro? The fuck I die by? I messed up anyways, but like, what the heck was that?
Fruit of everything.
Sentinel protection. Purify. Power of the Sentinel. Path is arduous. Bluebird, be my salvation. Shine, holy light.
I can start a mini too. Knock some heads around. Don't stand in my way.
Leave it to me.
Now I have a report to write.
Fruit of luminous energy. Sentinel protection. Answer me. Crystals, give me strength. Power. Sentinel.
Come at me. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. My shield can withstand more than that.
Yeah, easy.
Anything I can help you with?
Alright, well, W stream today, guys. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace out.